Hey Missa, this is your coach Alex. Let's dig into this workout real quick. Understood that it is a big heavy weight at the beginning. When I first switched to deadlifts at the beginning of Wednesday of my light squat day, I had a horrible time of it. Just warming up felt awful and all that kind of stuff. But I have come to love it, and I hope that you will too. Cool. Watch this again and watch the bar. It's going to shift back and then lock out right over the point we started, okay? So that means two things. That means one, because it locks out right where you started, it means that you're correct in your setup. It's not a setup problem. Very rare in the deadlift. It's almost always a setup problem. But it's not this time, and here's what's happening. As you pull up, your knees are opening up to create that upward motion a little more than your hips per what ought to be happening, okay? So what I'd like you to think about doing is pulling your chest up out of the bottom a little more. That will pull the bar up ideally about a centimeter away from your shins. It'll sort of glide along. If you have leg hair, it'll glide along your leg hair, glide along your sweatpants anyway. It should go straight up over the middle foot. That's the only thing we need to see here. Overall, these are really freaking good. Congratulations on doing the hard thing at the beginning. Definitely, it's a mountain. Like you say, it's a mountain. Well, let's start from the beginning. I often find it's best to start from the beginning. Cool. That one got out in front of you a little bit. Awesome. Yeah, the biggest thing here is that the bar continues to track forward before it tracks back, okay? So there's two pieces to that. One is it will behoove you if you can get a little more violent in your hip movement. If we can reach farther forward, then of course our head will move a little further out of the way, and thus it will not be in the way at all. The next piece is this right here. Sorry, seeing if I can freeze frame right there. At this point in the lift, you need to be aiming for your nose, right? Get as close to your nose as humanly possible. If you hit your nose in your warm-ups, everyone is happy, okay? This distance needs to be nil, nothing, no daylight. And that thing needs to travel over your forehead, being only an inch at most away from your forehead. That's going to make these things feel like butter, okay? Hard to hate these. Your close grip, spoiler alert, looks really freaking good. Pretty beautiful. I would say the only thing you might be able to do is get a little more reach from the chest. Just keep trying. Reach as hard as you can. Reach your chest up to the bar as the bar's coming down to the chest. It's a little harder to maintain that arch in the close grip. And tempo squats. Sorry if you hear the door in the background, the cat and all that kind of stuff. These look pretty good. The only thing I'll say is try and set your knees a little bit earlier in these, okay? Overall, they look really freaking good. The knees just take a little bit longer to set, especially on that first rep. See how the knees sort of lag behind a little bit and have to play catch up as you unlock. Watch that one more time. Hips are going to break, and then the knees get started, right? So knees and hips break at the same time, and really set your knees early in this movement. especially tempo squat, it's going to be a little lighter. You'll be a little more vertical. And congratulations. Whatever May holds for us, we are going to make it through. You know, as long as you keep training, however you train, as long as you keep doing it. Great job today. You'll be hearing from me soon.